introduction.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon to the lecturer, and fellow friends. Today, our group is going to present about the quantitative analysis of group number 2. Okay, so with myself, Mama Abdul, with my colleagues.
I'm Muhammad Haziq.
And I'm Nurhidayah Hamidi. I'm Mulyana binti Abdullah. I'm Nurhidayah Muhammad.
So we hope that this quantitative analysis will bring benefit to the candidate from group 2 specifically, and to all of us generally. So let's see. Okay, so for Naim Hazmi, I will give the presentation to the
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to present more about Naim Hazmi. Okay, for Naim Hazmi, for the content, the candidate has stated 3 points. Okay, which is you can see on the transcript that we have given. Line 2, which is the water is tasteless. The teenagers now love to drink the carbonated water and love to drink the icy water. And the point that has been given by the candidate is quite related to the topic.
Remind me what's the topic again? I'm marking this topic. Do you still remember your topic?
Yes, sir. Teenagers normally have to drink cool and icy water. Most of the teenagers are difficult to drink warm water or mineral water. That's why.
Did you hear him? Listen.
Sorry. Okay, I will repeat it again. The topic for Naim Hazmi, which is why most of the teenagers are difficult to drink warm water or mineral water. Okay, for the content, Naim Hazmi has made 3 points, which is you can see on the transcript that they had given on the line 2, which is okay, first, warm water is tasteless. Second, teenagers now love to drink the carbonated water. And third, love to drink the icy water. Okay, next, the point that has been given by the candidate is quite related to the topic. Okay, which means he does not give the strong reason to support the point, because we can see on the line 3. Okay, he just said that for my first point, the warm water, the teenagers say that the warm water is tasteless and not delicious to drink. That's all. Okay, next, the candidate has the ability to bring out the idea. Yes, I agree with that, because the candidate has the knowledge of the topic. Next, the candidate did not elaborate the points given. Okay, for this, although the candidate has the knowledge about the topic, he didn't manage to elaborate his point very well. Okay, you can see based on the transcript that we had given. Okay, next. Okay, for the such as okay, like that. Next. Okay, for the appropriacy, okay, the candidate succeed in greeting the other candidates. Okay, which means the candidate greet with salam and salutation to the lecturer and students. The winner is, we can see on the transcript, like Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all my friends. Okay. Next, the candidate use the appropriate gesture or posture. Yeah, I agree with this because the candidate body did not sway or rocking back and forth. Next, the candidates use the time very well. Okay, for this, I agree with this. The candidate time ended in 2 minutes. And next, the candidate established in giving eye contact. Yeah, I also agree with this because the candidate always maintain his eye contact to the camera. We can see this on the video. Okay, for the structure, candidates use the discourse markers to elaborate and link points such as firstly, secondly, lastly. You can see it on the transcript. Next, the candidates give a clear view on the topic. Okay, the topic has been clearly explained by the candidate. This is because he knows very well the knowledge about the topic that has been given. Next, the candidates managed to come out with introduction, body, and conclusion, as we can see on the transcript. Next. Okay. For the lastly, which is strategy, the candidate succeed to present in interesting manner. Okay, I agree with this because Naim Hakimi managed to grab the audience attention. Okay. Next, the candidate succeed to give a clear presentation. Okay, I also agree with this because based on the video, the candidate voice is well projected. And lastly, the candidate succeed in range points from the most important to the less important points. Okay, for this, the candidate point is well balanced in terms of importance, which means we can manage the points very well from the important to the less important. Okay, I think that's all for Naim Hakimi, and this is the video.
This you can
You can see based on gesture,
this eye contact. So the overall score is 66. Okay, so let's move on to Zahid, which is the Masad. Okay, so for the contact, the candidate has stated 3 points, yes. This candidate has stated 3 points, but why we are giving 3/5? Because as you can see in the transcript, you can see the topic, the point clearly because his voice is not projected very well and he's very stuttered when he's presenting his point. Okay, for the second, the point that the candidate come out related to the topic, yes, is based on, and you can see on the transcript, he tries to craft the audience by giving the related to the topic given. Okay, for the third, the candidate did not have the ability to bring up the ideas. This you also can see the transcript. He cannot deliver the point very well. Okay, for one is the candidate did not elaborate his point. Okay, for this, unfortunately, his point are unable to be heard by the audience. So we are unable to grammar for his speaking. Okay, for the second one is the candidate pronounce words correctly, which when we see in the transcript there are no error whatsoever. For the third one is the candidate didn't speak fluently in elaborating ideas. Okay, for this one, the candidate did not speak loudly and seems to be mumbling. So when we speak to the camera or the audience, they will just kind of like that. And the fourth one is the candidate succeed in giving a good program, working on it. So there are no major mistakes in this category. So we move on to the accuracy. Okay, the candidate succeed in greeting the others candidate. As you can see on the transcript, okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. So the second one is the candidate use the appropriate gesture or posture. For this one, as you can see in the video, the candidate didn't show any sign of discomfort, and the candidate seems very relaxed. Okay, so the third part is the candidate use the 2 minutes time well. Although he seems to not elaborate his part very well, but he used the time accordingly. The last way is the candidate established in giving eye contact, which means that the eye contact of the candidate and the camera is well maintained.
Now, are you sure that good evening is the right greeting that he should use? Are you sure? When do you use good evening in conversation?
Informal. No.
That's right. It should be good afternoon or good day.
Okay, we move on to structure. For the first one, the candidate managed to come up with introduction, content, and conclusion. As you can see that in this transcript, my topic today is introduction, and the content you can simply read it, and the conclusion. For the second one is the candidate didn't give a clear view on the topic. Okay, so with the unclear voice, the candidate failed to give a clear view on the topic. So when we try to decipher what we are going to speak about content, we are able to, even though we use influence. So the last one is the candidate did use the discourse markers to elaborate and link to the point. In this transcript, there are several discourse markers in this video. The last one is the strategy. Okay, for the first one, the candidate did not succeed in arranging points from the most important to less important points. The brief explanation is due to the unclearness of his point, and without that he did not succeed in arranging his points. So the second one is the candidate didn't succeed in giving a clear presentation. His voice is unclear and thus hindering him from giving a clear presentation. The last one, the candidate didn't succeed to present in a interesting way. Okay, so that's the analysis for the video. As you can see, he's quite relaxed for the question, but unfortunately his voice is unclear to be heard by the audience and also by us when we use the phones. So the overall score is 29 over 9. So we proceed to the analysis of either performance.
The content candidate unable to come up with 2 or more points. Although the candidate has stated that she had 3 points
is you can see the overall transcript. Okay, next for the appropriacy, the candidate take weeks with other candidates. She had give salam and a very good evening to everyone. Okay, then the candidate did not use appropriacy of posture, which is she keeps moving the hand, she moves the stairs and keep moving the shoulder. Okay, next, the candidate was still to use the 2 minutes to well. The candidate didn't manage to spend the time well, which is the time has stopped on the second point. Then the candidate was able to give the eye contact. According to the video, she managed to give the full eye contact with the camera. Okay, next. For the structure, the candidate managed to come up with introduction and content, but still to give the conclusion. Okay, she had succeed to come up with introduction and content, but she failed to give the conclusion. Then the candidate did give a clear view on the topic, because the candidate gave points that related to the topic, but giving the example for each point. Then the candidate didn't use the digital markers to elaborate and respond.
Body posture is not as still. Rocking his body shows signs of discomfort when he is hurt.
So there is a sign of discomfort.
Yes. The way he's put his hand below us. So the overall score is 7 of the 9. So we move on to the last.
Okay, let's move to my part. I've been doing the analysis on Shahila Nazam. Okay, first, you look at the content. The candidate has 3 points presented. You can refer to the transcript. The first point on the line 4, that is breakfast can give us energy. Okay, please refer to the transcript. The second point is on the line 5, that is our mind can be more alert. And the third point is on the line 8, that is it can avoid obesity. But as you can see in the transcript, she only managed to put the point on D and no brief explanation and no examples. Second, the candidate did elaborate point presented. As I said before, she cannot manage to elaborate the point because she has no brief explanation and no example from the point presented. Okay, after that, the candidate do not have the ability to bring out the ideas as she only just speak on the topic and no brief explanation, just like what I said before. Lastly, the points given are related to the topic presented. Yes, because the point is relevant to the topic given to the candidate. It is first about what is the benefit of breakfast. Okay. Next. Sorry. Next. Okay. Next, we move to the language. First, the candidate is an appropriate grammar. I said no, because please refer to the transcripts on line 1. Okay. She said Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone, right? Then she said today I got a topic about, okay, because today is at the present time, so she must use get. So got. Okay, after that, the candidate pronounced word correctly. I said yes. You can see in the transcript, except the stuttering, she managed to pronounce all words correctly. The candidate didn't speak fluently when elaborating the ideas. It is due to the stuttering. After that, the candidate succeed in giving a good vocabulary. You can also refer to the transcript. Okay, next. Okay, after that, the candidate did giving a good eye contact while presenting the topic. I said yes, because while she was presenting her speech, she did give good eye contact with the audience and also the camera. Okay, next. Okay, as for the structure, the candidate used these course markers to elaborate and link in points. Okay, you can see in the transcript, the first one is on the line 4, which is he states the first point is. The second one is on the line 5, which is apart from that, and lastly, line 9. That is in a conclusion. After that, the candidate managed to come out with introduction, content, and conclusion. I said yes because she managed to get out all 3 topics presented, introduction, and also conclusion. After that, the candidates give a clear view on the topic. I say no, because she after she give the introductions, she straightly get into the 3 topic presented and not explain the topic briefly. Okay, next. Lastly, we continue with the strategy. Okay, the candidate succeed in arranging the points. Okay, I said yes because she has the 3 points presented, which is point A, B, and C. After that, the candidate is unable to give a clear presentation due to the stuttering. And lastly, the candidate did not succeed to present in an interesting way. It is also due to the stuttering and because she did not manage to use the time 2 minutes well.
I need more elaboration
Yes.
on previous studies. I need more elaboration in terms of how do you think the candidate has succeeded in organizing the points? Yeah, this one.
Which one? The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So quite a high score then.
Okay. Why I said the candidate succeed in arranging the point because as you can see, the point 1, the first point that she presented is about breakfast can give us energy. So what I said, she succeed because she did put the main point that is very important. It is about energy because for breakfast we need energy, right? Okay, and to the last unimportant point is just about side effect of if someone did not take breakfast. Okay, this is the video. You can see. She used to play with the pen, but she managed to use hand gestures in presenting her speech.
So it's quite distracting, eh?
Yes, pen is distracting. So the full mark we give 56 over 90.
So that's all from our group. So we hope that our advisor will have the group number 2 to perform better in the future in the examination and accept our criticism, our we and offer times. Thank you very much.
Okay, give them a round of applause. Aziz?
Actually, our group overdoing my part, so
Yeah. We have 5 members and
I understand that.
yeah, so
But we can
you
still
will do
this
my
Yes.
the presentation. So how am I going to evaluate Aziz? So it has not been planned well, the presentation. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now, Naim Hakim, Zahim, Azia, and Shahida, what do you think about the assessment of your presentation? Is there any aspect of the class that you can improve on? Or if you have any general comments? Yeah, general comments. Or do you have any question you want to ask them? Can we start with yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. First, I want to thank you to Jaya for delivering me my graduation. But some things in your graduation, you must agree to disagree. Okay. First, generally, you have trouble with your marking, give marking skill. For example, from what I see, you can remember because there are too many. From you say I complete my presentation within 2 minutes. You say for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 1 minute and 1 minute 45 or 50 minutes and above. Until 2 minutes is a good presentation. You still give me 4 or 5. Basically, some what that I can see. And some point also, you give me the point. This is my opinion. Sorry if I say. I think I managed to get more extra points. Sorry. But some one I agree. I have some trouble with my English, okay? But about the timing and my purpose, because I think I do my best in that way. So, by the way, thank you for listening to me. Okay, thank you.
But first, would you like to give them, the opportunity to give you some?
Okay. I see. You think what I'm talking is wrong?
Okay, for me, thank you for Jiva because it is a positive comment. For the marks, I'm so sorry Jiva because the marks that I had
On camera, his name is Naim.
Huh?
On camera, his name is Naim.
Naim. Oh, sorry Naim Akini. Okay, I'm so sorry Naim Akini because the marks that I given to you is based on the group mark. Okay, so we did we discussed together. So it is not my own mark. Okay, so I hope that you understand.
Is there any aspect of class, Naim, that you think you can improve on?
From the class, class is basically, I think I can most improve is from my prophecy. I still manage. I still have to improve my language. I think my content, from what you have told me, my content is still too simple and I'm not prepared. I have some problem with my language. I totally follow what the order and totally I want to improve from my language and my content.
Alright, so we continue with Zain. Zain, your name? Can you set up then?
Firstly, I don't have any comments to give. I just want to say thanks to Arun for my analysis, even though it is very tough to yes, so.
Any aspect that you think can improve on?
What's the reaction?
Yes.
No. Are you sure?
Yes. I definitely.
Okay. So Zain said he needs to improve more. Now class, you need to know what specific areas that you should improve on. So that's the objective of this particular presentation. Okay? So the friends have already given you some specific areas. So can you tell us, in your opinion, what areas that you should improve on?
We are my voice.
Okay, voice presentation. Okay. Right, thank you, Zahid. Okay, now we listen to Aziatul.
Assalamualaikum. First of all, thank you for your good job. Find my mistake. Which is I use appropriate grammar, and I fail to use 2 minutes very well. That I can fulfill my speech with compute, and from that I learned that I will improve my grammar, and I can work hard to complete my speech. But I agree with Hakimi just now. He said that your marking skill not so very bad. And how worse am I? I got only 1 score in many 1 scores. I think I'm quite not so good, but medium. But how can I only get 1 score?
Can you give the specific?
For example, I use short form. I think I only use 1 short form. I think I can get 3 or 2.
Give an example, short form, what do you mean?
Based on transcript,
Okay.
there is a short form that I use only 1. For example, K. K. So, do you have any?
First of all, I'm so sorry for that. Okay, what Glenn said just now that score is given by our group members, so I'm so sorry our mistake. So next time we will do better.
For the conclusion, for group number 2, we can say that the overall mark 9.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, finally, Shahina.
Thank you for evaluating me, Christiana. But I realized that they have a mistake in my transcription, whereas based on the line 9, make a spiritful. I'm sure that the word I pronounce is spiritful and not faithful.
Okay, for me, I just hear that is from my ears, so there is a mistake. I'm really sorry for that. This is my ear, I hear it like that, so I just like
Because
that.
I have watched the video for many times. And I'm not satisfied with the spiritful because I pronounce it faithful. Okay, so please be agree to that. So please next time be more careful.
But I'm sure some aspect of their presentation, okay, is something that you can use to improve on your presentation, right? Can you tell us what they are?
Can I comment this more? So I want to ask can I look the previous the structure? introduction, content, and conclusion. If did I manage to include introduction, content, and conclusion?
Okay, I can explain it one more time. Your introduction is where you greet the audience.
Yes.
And you did say what is your topic. Okay, it's about breakfast is the most important meal, right? So for the content, it's 3 topics presented, which is point A, B, and C. And as for the conclusion, you also make a conclusion, so you can see in the text.
So why I didn't get 5 if I...
It is because you not give the full introduction, full body, full conclusion. I mean that, okay.
Okay, for me, why you didn't get the full mark? As I said before, yes, you did come up with 3 topics presented, but you didn't come up with a brief explanation and any example.
Can you state where is the part that I didn't give the example?
Okay, for example, you just, your first point, your point is on the line 4, 5, and 8, right? So for the on the line 4, first point is breakfast can give us energy. If you can read once more again, okay, I see the speed.
I did give the example since it gives nutrition for us.
Okay, just I want maybe it's like general statement because we already know it. Give us nutritious, but maybe you can explain in brief what type of nutritious, any other important information that we should know.
Our mind can be more alert.
Okay, okay. Our mind can be more alert because we early in the morning. Just like that. For me, as and our audience, of course, I want more from you. I want you to elaborate. So, in an interesting way, maybe in any more, we say that.
What kind of interesting way? Because our group didn't agree with their score. Yeah, most of our group members.
But what are the aspects that you might agree? What aspect of the presentation that you might agree? I'm sure you...
Yes, I do agree because since the structure I only get 8.50.
Okay.
And I just like Ajay Fahad said, hours I aim to get only 8.50. Do you agree with me? Yes. Actually, I agree.
Okay, it's based on our group discussing. So, not me only who get the mark, but our group. That's not anymore.
What aspect do you think you can improve on?
What aspect? I think
Bak besar kuih. Alah, nak bak besar kuih.
change my mark. Okay, can we change now? No, because it is your group opinion. Just what I'm trying to say is our group members' opinion also.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we are dealing with marks and our marks is important for us. So we want to know that why our mark is just because you give a transcription and we can detect our mistake from our transcription.
Alright, and then you have done that very successfully, okay? I have heard your argument, okay? Alright?
Okay, thank you.
Now, you have talked about your weaknesses, right? Now, whenever you are presenting, I do see some strength and also see some weaknesses. Whatever marks that they give you, right, will not affect your score, okay? I am evaluating in terms of your presentation skills. But whatever points that he gave you, it is something that we should weigh and consider. It is not necessary to be the truth or accurate, but it is something that we should weigh and consider. So, you have weighed weigh and consider their suggestion and recommendation, their resignation, and you will disagree with it, it's okay with me, right? However, the objective of this presentation is so you can do a little bit of soul searching and understand the areas that you should be improving on. Now, I'm asking you the question now. What aspect in class that you should improve on?
Maybe I have to talk more appropriate and
More appropriate?
more confident, and maybe I will stress on my words since it is beautiful and not beautiful, so that you won't
For my last word, I just want to apologize of my mistake, Shaida, and
So don't apologize.
no, that it is your opinion. Just
if we giving score about 4 or 5, then if we give a full marks 5 or 5, then I think that you will not improve that part. Then you will think that that part you already good on it. So you will
I understand what I'm saying. So thank you for making me aware of my mistakes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, we have someone words from
For group 2, what I can say is for the overall mark, Naima Kimi scored the highest because of his presentation is very good. You can see on it in his presentation, his body gesture, the way he giving the points and the structure of the body structure of the eye contact. Maybe we done some mistake, but we did our best on marking. So I hope